maybe you're aware of this or not, but you are the result of your thinking, for the better or for the worse. So let me help you see what is holding you back, because everything that we do originates from our thoughts and how we perceive ourselves. And let me help you see how it's robbing you of a better life and how you can change that conditioning. My name is Tulin Vural, and I'm going to bring some light and perspective into this, how our actions and the results in our life has everything to do with our thoughts and how we perceive everything in life. Now, we ourselves build our beliefs. Now, sometimes we think that other people have built that belief for us, right? When in reality it's us ourselves that have created that for ourselves. We put ourselves in that box. Now, a belief is basically a certainty that we have about something. And with enough emotion and enough information, it can create that belief that we have about ourselves. And what they are is just that they're just habits that keep happening over and over again, where we have to come to realizations that we have to break that pattern. And whether you realize this or not, the patterns of your thoughts have kept you from succeeding in the past and are robbing you of the success right now. And that doesn't just mean financially, that could mean in all areas of your life. Beliefs are basically, if you think of a table, if you see it as this analogy, now your belief is, the top, it's the kind of the base of that table, and the legs are the proof, the foundations, the references, experiences, opinions, people, situations from our past. So basically these references support the belief that we have. Now, these beliefs can either create or those beliefs can destroy. And it's been said before, whether you say you can or whether you say that you can't, you're right. Our brain will always find a way to prove to ourselves that we are right, for the better or for the worse. Because whatever you say over and over again, with enough emotion and with enough consistency and enough information, you become. Now, we have two primary deep fears as a human condition, and that is that the feeling that we're not enough and the feeling that we're not loved. And it's not because that you're lacking skills, talent, you're missing experience, financial support, whatever it is. It's not that. It's the fact that we're lacking important psychology to create the success in our lives. And what I mean by the psychology is basically saying that all it is a set of emotions that get in the way, which are driven by the set of beliefs that you have. So basically saying that what you think in your head over and over again, basically your mindset, that is what is holding you back. That is what's getting in the way. It's your psychology. It's not external factors. It's not the fact that you think that you're lacking skills. It's the psychology that you have about yourself. And this is the thing, is that your brain will find the backup to support whatever we believe. If all you think about, or what you focus on, or what you consistently think about, for example, a yellow car, all you're going to see is a yellow car. And our brain, it works with an RAS system, and it will look for information to back up whatever we, like I said, consistently think about and focus on. And sometimes our brain will look for problems in ourselves and in other people when they're not there to support what we believe. It will do anything to prove us right, and that is the thing. It has its disadvantages and advantages, but we just need to know how to work with it. So positive beliefs will propel you forward, while negative beliefs hold you back. So I've explained everything about beliefs and what it can do and how it holds you back, but now we have to actually take some sort of action, because if you don't take action, then nothing's in motion, everything still stays stagnant, nothing changes, your results are the same, the patterns keeps on playing and over again. So you need to take action to move you forward. You can't just think about things and wait for something or someone to change you. So you have to answer these questions that I'm gonna give you. So if you want to grab a pen and paper and answer as I go along or after. First thing we need to do is we need to get leverage and disrupt that limiting belief. But first we need to identify which limiting belief do you have. Most of us know what kind of limiting belief drives us every day. So identify the limiting belief. Now you have to ask yourself what references support that belief. So what people, situations, experiences. So for me, my belief was no one cared what I said. I couldn't express myself. So my references would be the embarrassment. Maybe I said something once, just one time, and that just completely threw me off. Or maybe it was my own victimhood that I was placing on myself. So these are your references. Now ask yourself, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel on a daily basis? For me, not to express myself makes me feel sad and alone and unwanted and not loved, Now ask yourself, is it actually true? What is the chance that it's probably not true and it was just your misconception or your misinterpretation, or the fact that you were just being a bit too hard on yourself? Ask yourself, is it actually true? And what is the consequence of that belief in your life? What is the cost, or is it robbing you of in your life? Is it actually worth it? Now we annihilate that belief. So what if it didn't exist? It's that what if, and what would life be like? So for me, what if it didn't exist? So I would be stepping into my higher power. I'd feel strong and I would feel authentic, because I'm not bottling how I feel, I'm speaking my truth. And that kind of leads to the next one, which is, what is the opposite of that belief? And it's like, there's always two sides of the same door, two sides of the same coin. So what is the opposite of that belief? So for me, it would be, I can express myself. People care what I have to say, and what I have to say is important. Now give 3 examples to support that. So for me, it would be, the feedback that I've had from my YouTube channel and my Instagram. People have told me how they feel or think about it, and it's mostly positive. Second one would be how I feel on a day-to-day basis, knowing that I can express myself and I feel happy and I feel more free. And a third one would be the feeling that I'm coming back to my true self and feeling better than ever. That's a huge indicator, a really big reference to support the new belief that I have about myself, that what I have to say is important. Hopefully you'll go through all of these questions and you'll come to realize that you are not your belief that you've been repeating over and over again. It was just someone's opinion that one time, it was that one situation, that one experience, and now it's held you back. But it's time to finally realize that, you know, it's not actually true, and it's time to let that go, and it's costing you more damage than good. So if it's not done you any good in the past, why not try to change that belief? Try the opposite belief and see how life works out for you then. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will hopefully see you in my next video as well. So inwards and outwards, see you soon.